Yo, what's up guys? Today is going to be one of the more exciting videos, I guess, because we're actually going to do some mods to the JZ, refreshing it, you know, episode 2 or 3, I'm not sure. But I have my engine harness out of the 1UZ out, and also the body connectors for the SC400. I'm going to be sending over the engine harness to Wiring Specialties, and they're going to be cutting up the harness and making all the body pins fit to that specific SC400 harness. So today I got a nice little mod for the JZ. It's a nice little downpipe. I don't have it here with me right now, it's upstairs, so y'all will see it a little bit later. But in this video we're gonna take out the entire old turbo elbow downpipe, whatever you want to call it. Take out the O2 sensor, because we also got a Bosch aftermarket sensor. I think it's 15739 is the part number. If you guys are getting the same downpipe as me, and you guys will see that downpipe here shortly. But let's start on getting off this old turbo, 30-year-old turbo elbow, so that we could insert our beautiful downpipe. Alright, we just cleaned up the top of the engine, and now we're gonna start on taking off the turbo elbow. My garage is a mess. There's so much shit in here. We got the bumper, the engine crane, the engine compressor, welding machine, gas, and toolbox, ladders everywhere. It's just a mess. By the time this video is out, these are probably gonna be gone, the radiator and the AC condenser. But if they're not, when you guys need it, DM me. I'll sell it to you for like 20 bucks. If not, I'm probably just gonna throw them out. So just DM me if you need them, and I'll send them over to you. So let's get started on taking off this turbo elbow, and hopefully it comes off nice and smoothly without anything breaking, please. And there it is, the 30-year-old 1JZ single turbo, turbo elbow. So you guys can see we got lots of carbon buildup. Turbo is really good actually. Blades look fine, there's no play at all in it, so I'm very glad I don't have to buy a new turbo. As you guys know, in the first episode of refreshing my 1JZ, we took out the entire J pipe, and we were able to see that the cold side fan was really good, in good shape, and I'm really happy to see that this hot side fan is as well. And, honestly, it doesn't look that bad. There's just lots of carbon buildup, nothing really too crazy. I'll probably just clean off the fan because it's not coming out of the actual housing, but I'll just clean up the fan, and I'll get to putting on that new fresh downpipe. All of the nuts came off quite easily, and there was always just one mess up. The whole stud came out. All right, you guys, this right here is my Odyssey Fab 1JZ left-hand drive turbo elbow. That was a mouthful. Pause. But yeah, turbo elbow downpipe, same thing. I literally just needed this piece so I can fab up my own mid pipe and the rest of my exhaust, which is somewhat the whole reason I got the welder. You guys will figure out also soon why I also got the welder. It's gonna be some big plans coming soon to the build. But yeah, this right here is the turbo elbow. I'm trying to get some light for you guys. This right here is the turbo elbow. As you can see, it has 202 sensor applications, but we're only going to be using one. These are MX 18 by 1.5 threads. So if you're just want to using one, I'm just going to cover this up with a screw with that thread pattern. And my Bosch sensor that's aftermarket is going to be going through here. But honestly, really good build quality. You can tell this thing is like very well built. The welds on this thing are just amazing. It looks great. And it's also V-band on the bottom. You can't see I have it taped up so nothing gets inside. But it's gonna be really sick, and I can't wait to hear this thing once the build is fully done. So now that we have the downpipe here, we already took out the old turbo elbow. We're gonna go ahead and install this. Okay, so off the bat, this thing fits perfectly. It looks like it's going to a great location here. It's out of the way of any type of hoses. This is the heater hose, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this thing looks great. It's out of the way of anything important. Looks like the O2 sensor is a bit farther down. Originally it was right here. Now it's going to be down here, which is okay. I'm fine with that. I don't really care because the Bosch sensor, you have to cut it up anyways. So we're just going to go ahead and install this on and mock it up and see how it looks. You can see here that this thing is super thick. You can't really get to the nut here unless you get a wrench, rather than using your regular torque wrench or stacker wrench, whatever you want to call it. You can really, it looks like you can just use a regular wrench because it's a lot thinner up top. Guys, so my phone is about to die, but that's why the quality looks bad. The downpipe is in, nice and sturdy. It fits. I really can't say it doesn't fit any better than stock. It literally fits perfectly, lined up perfectly with the holes over here, and honestly, it just looks so good. The bolts are nice and tightened up, really easy to reach with this downpipe as well. I went and tightened it up a second time with this wrench just to make sure that everything was good. It's a size 14 just in case you're doing it on your car. Let's just measure this downpipe right here. All right, guys, I didn't film an outro again. I know I got to get into the vibe and the habit of doing that, but thank you guys so much for watching the video. Stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.